Welcome back to TV Faction, the ultimate destination for all things cinematic. Today, we're diving deep into the realms of magic, mythical creatures, and epic adventures, from enchanted lands to epic battles. These films have transported us to worlds beyond our wildest dreams, as we count down the top 10 fantasy movies. But before we start, share your thoughts after watching the video and what kind of movies list should I post next? Starting off at number 10, we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The year is 1926, and Newt Scamander has just completed a global excursion to find and document an extraordinary array of magical creatures. Arriving in New York for a brief stopover, he might have come and gone without incident, were it not for a muggle named Jacob, a misplaced magical case, and the escape of some of Newt's fantastic beasts, which could spell trouble for both the wizarding and muggle worlds. The film offers a fresh perspective while maintaining the magic we've come to love. While it may not replicate the nostalgic charm of the original Harry Potter series, Fantastic Beasts introduces us to new characters, explores uncharted territories, and leaves us eagerly anticipating the next chapters in this magical saga. Whether you're a die-hard Potterhead or a newcomer to the wizarding world, this film weaves a tale of wonder and mystery that's sure to leave you enchanted. Moving on to number 9, we have Underworld. Under cover of night, vampires engage in an age-old battle with their sworn enemies, the Lycans, a clan of violent werewolves. Selene, a vampire orphaned in the wake of a bloody Lycan attack, works for the vampire clan as a train killer. When the Lycans take a mysterious interest in Michael Corvin, an exceptional mortal doctor, Selene struggles to save him from Lucian, a ruthless Lycan leader hellbent on ending the vampire bloodline. Underworld serves up a visually compelling and action-packed experience that embraces the supernatural lore of vampires and werewolves. Underworld is a film that gets better as it draws closer to its conclusion, but early on it's a bit of a mess and difficult to follow. While it may not be a narrative masterpiece, its distinctive style and engaging performances make it a standout entry in the genre.
I have a surprise for you.
Moving on to number 8, we have Stardust. To win the heart of his beloved, a young man named Tristan ventures into the realm of fairies to retrieve a fallen star. What Tristan finds, however, is not a chunk of space rock, but a woman named Yvain. Yvain is in great danger, for the king's sons need her powers to secure the throne, and an evil witch wants to use her to achieve eternal youth and beauty. Stardust emerges not just as a film, but as an experience, an odyssey into a world where the extraordinary is ordinary, and where the line between reality and fantasy blurs into a beautiful mosaic. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, inviting us to believe in the magic that exists just beyond the borders of our imagination. It is a charming fantasy love story with an incredible cast, and this banger of a theme song. If you want to see something very light, something very humorous, then Stardust is a movie for you.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right, Batman?
Moving on to number 7, we have Zack Snyder's Justice League. Fueled by his restored faith in humanity and inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists newfound ally Diana Prince to face an even greater humanity, and together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly to recruit a team to stand against this newly awakened enemy. Despite the formation of an unprecedented league of heroes ambitious Batman, as the Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg and the Flash, it may be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions. It stands as a testament to the power of artistic vision and the impact of fan-driven movements in the world of filmmaking. Whether you're a dedicated DC enthusiast or just a casual viewer, this extended cut offers a superhero epic that's as bold and ambitious as the characters it portrays. Moving on to number 6, we have How to Train Your Dragon. Hiccup is a Norse teenager from the island of Berk, where fighting dragons is a way of life. His progressive views and weird sense of humor make him a misfit, despite the fact that his father is chief of the clan. Tossed into dragon fighting school, he endeavors to prove himself as a true Viking. But when he befriends an injured dragon he names Toothless, he has the chance to plot a new course for his people's future. It isn't just an animated movie, it's a soaring adventure that appeals to audiences of all ages. With its stunning animation, heartfelt storytelling, and a bond between a boy and his dragon that will tug at your heartstrings. Moving on to number 5, we have The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. Bilbo Baggins lives a simple life with his fellow hobbits in the Shire until the wizard Gandalf arrives and convinces him to join a group of dwarves on a quest to reclaim the kingdom of Erebor. The journey takes Bilbo on a path through treacherous lands, swarming with orcs, goblins and other dangers, not the least of which is an encounter with Gollum and a simple gold ring that is tied to the fate of Middle-earth in ways Bilbo cannot even fathom. Some viewers may find the introduction a bit leisurely, but as the journey unfolds, the pacing aligns with the episodic nature of the quest.
Turn to page 394.
Moving on to number 4, we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter's third year at Hogwarts starts off badly when he learns deranged killer Sirius Black has escaped from Azkaban prison and is bent on murdering the teenage wizard, while Hermione's cat torments Ron's sickly rat, causing a rift among the trio. A swarm of nasty dementors is sent to protect the school from Black. A mysterious new teacher helps Harry learn to defend himself. It is a masterclass in balancing the magical with the mundane, the lighthearted with the ominous. It serves as a bridge between the innocence of childhood and the weightier themes that lie ahead in the series. Overall, any age should enjoy this film. It is fantastic enough to take your imagination away from the real world for 141 minutes.
That felt good.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Not sure I deserve it.
Moving on to number 3, we have Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. Captain Jack Sparrow arrives at Port Royal in the Caribbean without a ship or crew. His timing is inopportune, however, because later that evening the town is besieged by a pirate ship. The pirates kidnap the governor's daughter, Elizabeth, who's in possession of a valuable coin that is linked to a curse that has transformed the pirates into the undead. A gallant blacksmith in love with Elizabeth allies with Sparrow in pursuit of the pirates. It is a cinematic treasure chest filled with adventure, humor, and a touch of the supernatural. It's not just a pirate movie. It's a genre-defying voyage that captures the essence of the high seas with a mischievous twinkle in its eye. But it's Johnny Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow who steals the show. His unorthodox approach to pirate life and his knack for getting out of seemingly impossible situations make him a magnetic and endearing character.
I may have deserved that.
Moving on to number 2, we have Star Wars Episode 5: The Empire Strikes Back. The adventure continues in this Star Wars sequel. Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia and Chewbacca face attack by the Imperial forces, and it's at walkers on the ice planet Hoth. While Han and Leia escape in the Millennium Falcon, Luke travels to Dagobah in search of Yoda. Only with the Jedi Master's help will Luke survive when the dark side of the Force beckons him into the ultimate duel with Darth Vader. It's a masterclass in storytelling within the sci-fi genre. It takes the foundation laid by A New Hope and expands it into a nuanced and epic tale of rebellion, sacrifice, and the enduring battle between good and evil.
The eye of the enemy is moving.
Moving on to number 1, we have The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The culmination of nearly 10 years' work and conclusion to Peter Jackson's epic trilogy, based on the timeless J.R.R. Tolkien classic, The Lord of the Rings. The Return of the King presents the final confrontation between the forces of good and evil fighting for control of the future of Middle-earth. Hobbits Frodo and Sam reach Mordor in their quest to destroy the One Ring, while Aragorn leads the forces of good against Sauron's evil army at the stone city of Minas Tirith. The performances from the ensemble cast are nothing short of stellar. It captures the essence of heroism, sacrifice, and the enduring fight against darkness. The film's won 17 out of 30 Academy Award nominations, and The Return of the King holds the record for most Oscars, with 11 alongside Titanic and Ben-Hur. What are your thoughts on The Return of the King? Share your comments below.